Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Kape Tayo. It's July 30, 2020, and ang restriction natin ngayon ay GCQ with heightened restrictions. Yan ang quarantine status natin. At dahil ngayon ay...
Biloba.
with Ginkgo biloba. At dahil ngayon ay payday Friday, payday weekend, ha? So, alam niyo na. Alam niyo na kung saan pagkakagastosan ng ating pera. Saan ba? Saan ba natin gagastosan ng pera, King?
Sa kay Judith. Mapupunta kay Judith.
Ano?
Kay Judith. Mga Judith ng telepono.
Akala ko naman sponsors.
Judith ng telepono, Judith ng kuryente, Judith
Internet, no?
Naka-intriga pala kay Judith. So si Judith pala may hawak ng budget. Ganun pala yun.
Lalo na pag second sahod of the month, pasok na pasok.
No, pasok na pasok yan. Ito na yun. Ito na yung second sahod of the month. Bati muna kayo, mga kapatid. DJ.
Okay,
magandang umaga, mga kapatid. Welcome sa ating kape tayo. So, kakagawa lang ng kape. Binubrew pa. So, masarap magkape dun, malamig na naman. Tagal ko nang dinikita yung araw. Na-miss ko na rin. Ikaw, kumusta?
Ako actually nakakatawa, no? Kasi parang nasa likod na kasi to, no? So, ngayon ko lang ulit magagamit yung kape tayo mug natin. So happy to have to use it again. Ibig sabihin yan, we are together.
Oo nga. Together tayo ngayon. At saka magandang balita sa atin for this week, no? Kasi alam naman natin na first time in history na nagkamit tayo ng gold medal, di ba, in the Olympics. Share of Heidelin Diaz. So congratulations to Heidelin Diaz for winning the gold. You've made history and you've inspired many Filipinos. At dahil doon, yung ibang mga Olympians natin in the running na rin for assured of a bronze, but in the running for a silver or a gold medal also. So,
wow.
Magandang balita at magandang inspirasyon na nagawa ni Heidelin sa atin. Ano ba ang feeling ninyo nung nalaman ninyo yung nanalo tayo ng gold?
Kamu na, King.
Siyempre, nakakagulat din, and nakakatuwa talaga that for the first time since forever, nagkaroon tayo ng gold. And of course, sobrang nakakagulat din yung mga pledge ng mga companies. Of course, meron naman government and may private individuals also na may even mga establishments, ng kanilang parang reward para kay Heidelin. So nakakatuwa din, and nakakatuwa rin yung post ni Heidelin tungkol sa kanyang pagkapanalo.
Very good. Ano ba yung mga premyo na matatanggap niya, Lijay?
Aabot ng 33 million pesos eh. So meron may sa government, may kay MVP, may iba-iba eh. Tapos sa Asia kasi, sa Singapore, $1 million ang pag naka-gold. Indonesia, Thailand, yan, pare-pareho tayo mga nasa $600,000, $700,000 equivalent. So, may nakita kong post sa USA, parang, paano naman kami? Pag naka-gold pala sila, nasa $30,000 lang parang incentive. Kasi, hindi naman uncommon maka-gold ng US, di ba? So, parang on top of that, the privilege, di ba? Mga 30K lang. So, parang nainggit sila dun sa mga ibang bansa. Not realizing na like sa Pilipinas, ito pa lang yung unang-una eh. So, naipon siguro lahat ng dating ibibigay mong incentive, di ba? So, but I'm looking forward to it kasi sabi nila once na break mo yung barrier, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy na yan. Ang pinakamahirap gawin is to break that barrier. Eh. So, hopefully, makarami pa tayo.
Magandang insight yan, no? Is magkaroon na ng breakthrough eh, di ba? Maganda pagkaroon ng breakthrough, tuloy-tuloy na yan. And yun nga, yung tama yung sinasabi ninyo mga kapatid na the support from the private sector, no? Grabe yung outpouring ng support. Most especially from those who yung talagang yung kanilang cause, like MVP, for example, is much into sports, di ba? Siya nga ay nagtatag ng Samahang Basketballista ng Pilipinas, SBP. And then, of course, he's heavy into that, basketball, dati badminton pa. Tuloy-tuloy lang yung suporta niya sa sports at sa mga atletang Pilipino. So that's why when she won, agad-agad silang nagbigay ng 10 million sa kanya. Apart from that, si Ramon Angbe, diba, of San Miguel Corporation, na, sa kanya naman, nation building, diba? And that's part of nation building when you're able to inspire the country, diba, to nakaya pala in a sport that not very many Filipinos really consider, weightlifting, diba? Kasi tayo, basketball crazy tayo, we're a basketball crazy country. Pero ito, weightlifting, diba, na babae pa yung talagang nanalo, nagbigay karangalan sa atin sa bansa natin. So alam mo yun, yung sa sobrang tuwa ng mga tao, they really gave meron pa nga yung milk tea, di ba? Lifetime supply ng milk tea.
Hindi, 1 year nga. 1 year. Sabi nung Facebook friend ko, ba't hindi na lang gawing lifetime? 1 year lang yung
1 year lang ba yun?
Yung lifetime, isang restaurant, lifetime.
Lifetime. Pwede siya kumain doon ng libre. Wow.
Hindi ko mabanggit kasi hindi natin sponsor.
Kasi baka naman mamaya. Di ba? Matuwa rin sa atin. Ma-sponsor na naman tayo niyan eh. Di ba? So, maganda yan. And timely yan kasi we're talking about wealthness. We're talking about, how do you make your money grow? Timing din yan ngayon dahil sweldo rin. Di ba? So, iba yung sinasabi nga namin, sabi namin sa KEG, sabi namin, tayo kaya mag-sponsor kaya tayo na lifetime lechon belly. Siguro baka hindi umabot sa susunod na Olympics. Baka hindi umabot sa susunod na Olympics si Heidi pag inaraw-araw niya yung lechon belly. So, yeah, there's a lot of outpouring. No? Pal nagbigay ng ano ba yun? 8 million miles or something. Basta there's a limit, there's a number of miles. Air Asia is lifetime free flights. Sino pa ba? Marami na. I'm sure it's all listed. No? And then, sino pa ba? Phoenix. Fuel, lifetime. Ano rin sila? Pag gasolina ka, libre ka. Diba? So,
May
and then
sasakyan
Mega World, of course. Ha?
May sasakyan. May nagbigay ng sasakyan.
Bigyan ng sasakyan. Si
Si
Mega
Mega.
World, na Manaba, ating parating nanonood. Si Kevin Tan, their Chief Strategic Officer, pledged a 14 million peso unit, condo unit. And then meron din yung mga nagbibigay ng house and lot. So,
Wow.
grabe. Sobrang. This is just a breath of fresh air, good inspiration, and an outpouring of generosity, diba? For many companies na alam naman natin na hindi naman, these companies are not exactly doing as they were pre-pandemic. Pero in spite of that, talagang to show their appreciation, generous pa rin, nagbigay pa rin. So, congratulations again to Heidelin and to the many that have given. Thank you so much for your generosity. Makikibigay din kami. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Kami at lahat ng aming mga sponsors dito na kasi tayo. Nag-uumpisa kay King.
Ayun.
Sa natin mga sponsors. Cue mo na yan eh. Kapatid, cue mo na yan.
Oo. Meron kasi ko nakita na for Heidelin. So anyway, thank you to our sponsors, The Brewed to Go, Kylie Bakes, OLM GPH, Bake King, Food Station Online, and Cheat Shadow. Okay, so actually gusto ko lang din i-share itong from the Facebook, no? Facebook, official Facebook ata ito ni Heidelin. Kaya lang parang nawala yung pagka-show niya. No? Wait, saan na ba yun? So, sobrang gustong-gusto ko itong pinost niya. Saan ba?
Kaya habang hinahanap ko, mag-good morning muna ako sa nanay ko. Unang-unang bumati sa ating ngayong umaga. Good morning, mother.
Ayun.
Morning.
Good morning. Ayan, sige. Ito na.
Okay.
Share screen. Okay. Ito, ayun. So, ayan. Yung post ni Heidelin Diaz sa kanyang page, di ako makapaniwala. May subject pa. So, di ako makapaniwala na nandito ako ngayon sa Olympics. Di ako makapaniwala na matutuloy ang Olympics. Di ako makapaniwala na nandito ang Team HD. Di ako makapaniwala na gold medalist ako sa Olympics. Kung ako lang ito, di ko ito magagawa. Parang imposible. Salamat God sa pagdala ng mga tao, government support, private support, pamilya, kaibigan at prayer warriors para magawa ko ito at maging posible. Tapos verse, Matthew 19:26. Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Ayun. Tapos ito yung picture niya. Parang talaga.
Pang gold talaga yun. Parang lalaban ka.
Parang lalabang ka ba? Oo, di ba? Nanghahamon. Nanghahamon.
Galing.
May tanong ako.
Very humble.
But di natin naisip nga na kaya natin mag-gold sa weightlifting. Hindi mo kailangan ng height doon. In fact, the shorter you are, the easier it is to lift the center of gravity, di ba? Nag-focus tayo. Kasi malapit lang eh. So, parang lahat siguro ngayon puno ang mga gym. Punuan. From boxing to weightlifting, lilipat ang mga tao. Tingin ko lang.
Oo, baka. Sabi mo, parang 40 million yung ang crazy.
Bati rin tayo kay D. Yan. Hello, good morning D. And
Morning.
nasabi nga natin na ang Mega World is donating or giving as a prize to Heidelin a 14 million peso condo unit. So maraming salamat sa inyo D sa inyong suporta sa ating mga atletang Pilipino na nagjo-jold gumiginto. So galing. Grabe. Yun yung naging highlight nung linggo no. Hindi yung soda. Sorry. Sorry.
Wala.
Nasapawan.
Yun talaga eh.
Oo.
Correct. Yan. O, sabi ni Dio, yan, magiging unit owner namin siya. Yes. O, at saka baka yan yung maging chairman of the board. Ano ba yun? Chairman of the board ng homeowners association. Di ba? May ganun sila eh. Di ba? Sa mga condos. May association yan eh. Gagawin chairman yan.
Bubuhatin.
Bubuhatin yan. Mahilig magbuhat eh. Pero maganda kay Heidelin, hindi siya mahilig magbuhat ng bangko. Yan.
Ayun.
Hindi siya mahilig magbuhat ng sariling bangko. Diba?
Glory to God.
Hindi na rin kailangan. Action speaks louder than words.
Tama. Grabe yung humility niya eh. No? Grabe talaga. I mean, I'm just amazed at how humble this lady is. So congrats again to you, Heidelin Diaz. At saka very humble beginnings yan, si Heidelin. Di ba? Yung daddy niya is if I'm not mistaken, was a bicycle driver. So, very humble beginnings talaga. So, alam mo, paminsan, pagka walang-wala ka na, yun yung time na gutom ka. Similar to the NU Bulldogs way back when they won their championship. I had the chance to talk to the team that summer before the UAAP season started. Tapos, so nag-team building kami. Tapos, towards the finals, nung pumasok na sila ng tama raw ang kalaban nila, FEU yung kalaban nila. NU at saka FEU. So sabi nila, kasi coach, ang challenge dito, si FEU, nakatikim na ng championship yan. Diba? So, gutom na naman yan. Diba? Gutom for another championship because they know the taste of being a champion. Sabi ko, nga, sila gutom. Iba ang gutom sa famished. You know what famished is, diba? You've not eaten for so long a time. Iba yung gutom, iba yung starving. Yung famished. So what are you? Are you just hungry or are you starving for a championship? Are you starving? Are you famished for a championship? Kasi ilang dekada hindi pa sila sa champion. Tagal-tagal na. Then the season before, they were the team that was the most promising team. The team that was supposed to be part of the championship. Ang maganda nito, nung nag-champion sila, wala na si Ray Park. Si yung star player nila. And then 4 of their starters graduated. So they were all a rookie team. And yet they won.
Wow.
The championship. Dahil gutom sila for a championship. Iba kasi nakatikim ka na eh. Parang minsan kahit paano medyo lax ka na. Kaya natin yan. We've been here before. Ganong klaseng attitude. Pero yung hindi pa nakakaranas, talagang yun ang sobrang gutom. Diba? So, when you enter any competition or when you get something, tama yung sinabi ni Steve Jobs, always stay hungry. Talagang gigil ka. Doon mo makukuha yung ginto. That's where you will win the championship. When you're willing, when you're hungry, when you're starving for success or to win the gold. Then you know that it is not because of your effort. It's
kaya
because
namin yan, coach.
Stay
Lagi hindi pumahirap natin yan.
Stay hungry. Kahit bagong kain. Stay
hungry pa rin. Good morning, Miko. Miko Madel. Good morning.
Oy, neighbor.
Good morning.
Thank you for tuning.
Pumapasok ba kala Miko? Yung bahay? Hindi na.
Ewan ko. Tanong natin, Miko, pumasok ba sa inyo yung tubig? Sa amin pumasok eh. Mas mataas ng konti yung kanila. 2 houses away. Pag ganun yung daan.
Okay. Baka hindi.
Yung kay maganda yung sinabi ni Jeff Eliscopides minsan. Tinanong siya kasi meron siyang is part of the segment of di ba? Ted Filon and DJ Chacha. So, pagka 8 o'clock nandun siya. So, tinanong siya ni Ted Filon. Sabi niya, Pastor Jeff, pumasok ba sa inyo yung bumaha ba sa inyo? Sabi ni, ni Pastor Jeff. Sabi niya, hanggang dun lang sa gate. Hindi sila nakapasok. Kasi ayaw daw papasukin ng asawa niya. So, dun lang daw. Sabi niya, huwag kayong papasok. Hanggang dyan lang daw kayo. Nag-doorbell daw yung baha. Hindi pumasok. Hindi pinapasok ng asawa. So, subukan niya yan, mga kapatid. Pagka nagbabadyang pumasok ang baha, sabi mo, dyan ka lang, hanggang gate ka lang, hindi ka makakapasok dito.
Ganong katapang si Grace.
So, ganong katapang si Grace. Bati rin tayo kay Ma'am Abby Paras.
Ay.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ate Abby.
Naku, ate. Inate na. Yes, si Brian. Yeah, tama yan. The Daily Brad with Jeff Elizabeth. Yeah. So thank you so much for always tuning in. Brian, Abby, Miko, D, and Tita Nok. You kwentuhan niyo rin kami, please. Sabihin niyo rin sa amin kung ano yung na-feel ninyo nung nalaman ninyo na nanalo si Heidi Lee ng gold. Anong initial reaction ninyo? Shocked ba kayo? Amazed? Happy? Ano ba yung what is your initial feeling? Naiyak, correct.
Sa tuwa.
Sa tuwa. Hoy, meron akong kilala ganun.
Ako rin, tulog pa. Ay!
Wag. Okay. So ituloy na natin, mga kapatid, yung ating talakayan tungkol sa wealthness. At dahil timing naman that now is July 30, so swell day na ngayon. At sabi nga ni King, naka-entrega kay Judith yung budget ng kuryente, ng tubig, ng internet. Internet is already a utility, hindi na luxury. It's a utility now.
Home.
Yes, agree. Dahil work from home tayo, talagang siya, it's a need, not just a want. It's a need. Kasama na siya sa monthly budget. So kasama na siya sa budget ni Judith. So siguraduhin ninyo na makakapag-apportion kayo ng budget para kay Judith. Okay. So dire-diretso lang tayo. This is the fourth episode for Wealthness, fourth and the last episode for Wealthness. So we've been talking about how do you make your money grow. So week 1, episode 1, we talked about committing to your financial goals. Whatever goals you may have, always remember, nangangailangan tayo ng funds. We need funds, we need finances to be able to meet our goals. So whether goals of traveling as a family or buying a house for you and your kids, or sending your kids to school, to the best schools. Alam naman natin ano yung mga best schools in Metro Manila, along Taft Avenue. That's the best school in Metro Manila. And then, of course, whatever it may be, whether you want to start a business, kailangan natin ng funds. So commit to your financial goals. And then the second week, we talked about assessing. Ito na, dito papasok si Judith. Assessing your non-negotiables and the negotiables of your budget. So make sure that you're apportioning your money so that you have what you call savings. Kasi gagamitin natin yan this episode. So income, tandaan natin ang budget, income less savings equals expenses. So you live off whatever is left after you've set aside for yourself, set aside for your family. So, and then week 3, episode 3, we talked about servicing your debts diligently. So there's what we call the good debt and the bad debt. So siguraduhin lang natin, pagka hihiram tayo ng pera, it's for a good reason. Meaning, this is a time where you're going to expand your business, bring in new concepts to your business, or maybe start another branch of your business, or improve your product line. So, lagi natin tatandaan, good debt is where your income is always greater than the interest and principal that you're going to be taking. Yan. Para pag nabayaran mo na lahat ng bayarin mo with that loan or that debt, you're now left with income or profit. So, anything you guys want to add to that before we go into our last segment? LJ, meron ka bang dadagdag dyan?
For me, sobrang timely lang yung mga topics natin kasi really the past year and a half, drastic change in wealth, drastic change in the way we spend. And I guess parang going back lang to the hunger part, no? Pag gutom ka or nagutom ka, you'll make certain decisions that you never considered before. So I really believe we'll come out stronger after this. Kahit pa paano lahat tayo nakaramdam ng konting gutom, di ba? Ngayon nga, naisip ko na ulit yung tamarind chicken. Tagal ko nang di natitikman eh. So, nag-Delta variant pa, pambihira yan. Pag na-fully vaccinate ako, isa yan sa mga unang-unang babalikan ko. Dapat mag-tamarind chicken tayo.
Yan, correct. So, in fact, and thank you for that, LJ. In fact, I attend this Wednesday group of mga businessmen. And so pinag-usapan nga namin kasi nung hapon na yon, may ugong-ugong na magla-lockdown na naman. Alam yung sabi namin, man, huwag na, hindi na natin kaya yan. Di ba? Kasi sabi na, even the Metro Manila mayors are saying, ang malaking tanong kasi dyan, kung may ayuda pa. Kasi 15 days is 15 days. I mean, for the working population, yung mga nasa A4, ano talaga, it's, you earn daily, di ba? And that's no joke. I mean, 15 days is already a lot for many. I just look at my payroll. You guys can look at the payroll, di ba? Pag nakita mo yung payroll, alam mo na gaano ka importante yung 15 days na yan. So, talagang pinagpe-pray namin, Lord, huwag naman. Tapos lumabas nga yung balita na GCQ. Ganun pa rin, GCQ with heightened restriction. Hindi na maganda nga nang lumabas nga is, just like in some countries, not all, but in some countries, sinasabi nga nila na it's important that, if you're not yet vaccinated, ingat lang sa mga galaw-galaw mo because kung vaccinated ka, kung bakunado ka, at least protektado ka. And now, there are more and more people who are being vaccinated rather than those who are not. Diba? So, maganda yung mindset na if you're vaccinated, you're free to move around. In fact, the president made a comment on that na sabi nga niya, di ba, kung bakunado ka na, pwede ka nang gumala, pwede ka nang lumabas at mag-ikot-ikot dyan. Pero kung hindi ka mo nabakunahan, I will ask the police to escort you back home. So, yung mga ganun. So, it only proves to show that yung vaccine really helps. It really helps. It's not that you're not gonna get it. Pero, you're free to move because when you get it, it prevents you from having severe case of COVID. So, importante yan. Kaya, nag-commit yung mga guys dun sa Wednesday group na yon. Nasuportahan ng KEG. Today, sabi na, guys, let's support KEG one day this week. Let's go there. Let's support RD and KEG, the staff of KEG. So, later, pupunta sila dun sa KEG, mag-dinner sila doon and all that. So, yung gano'n, yung importante lang kasi na we help kasi nga it's a question of that, di ba? Economy and all. Kasi yun nga, pera na naman pinag-usapan natin yung health ng ating finances. No? So, King, you wanna add anything else before we continue on this topic?
I think yung yung isa talaga sa mga pinaka-important na magawa ng lahat sa atin regarding finances and everything is really yung yung two things, no, yung sa first week natin. Isa is yung attitude towards money, dapat maintindihan ng maigi. Tsaka yung get started. Kasi 'di ba pag kunyari, okay yung attitude mo or yung mindset mo, pero hindi mo naman ginawa, wala rin mangyayari. So you have to get started. Dapat yung idea mo, merong action na katapat. So, yun yung two major things na talagang dapat actually in any in anything that you want to start, maganda yung goals na pinag-usapan natin nung first two. Yun lang.
Good. Good. At least, we're all learning, di ba? And I'm learning as well. Diba? Hindi naman, we don't have it all together. We don't have all the answers. But the beauty about the show like this, Kapitayo, is it's like a community where we learn from each other. Diba? So, let's go. Tignan natin to. Last episode, harnessing the power of compounded interest. So, talking about that, it brings to mind the parable of the talents, di ba? Yung in the Bible, di ba? The parable of the talents, the owner, the manager, the owner gave three servants, di ba? Talents. Ano ba yan? 135 ba? 135? Parang ganun yata, di ba? 1 talent, 3 talents, 5 talents. Tapos umalis siya, tapos pagbalik niya, sabi niya, bago siya umalis, sabi niya, siguro daw niya, palaguin niyo yung pera niyan, yung talent na yan, so that when I come back, magbibigay ako ng account, tatanong ko ng accounting sa inyo. So, yung dalawang servant, yung binigyan ng 3 at saka 5, pinalago nila. Pero yung isa, dahil sa takot, tinago yung 1 talent. Iisa na nga lang, tinago pa niya. So, nung tinago niya, sabi niya, bakit ganon? Sabi niya, you wicked, slothful, parang gano'n yata yung term. Basta medyo mabigat yung sabi niya doon sa servant niya. Yung sabi niya, kasi importante naman doon yung you put your talents to work, diba? You invest it. And it really brings to mind the question, how does your money earn interest in the bank? Diba? Yun yung tanong kasi doon. How does your money earn interest in the bank? So, your money earns interest in the bank when the bank uses your money. Di ba, kunwari tayo, may depositor tayo. Whether our salary goes straight to the bank, then you just withdraw it. Di ba, may ganun yung ATM, pinapasok mo na sa ATM. So, every 15th and 30th, nag-check kayo ng ATM ninyo. ATM account niyo kung pumasok yung sweldo. Or like us, we put it through GCash. Naka-GCash silang lahat. And so when the bank uses the money, when the bank invests the money, that's how you earn interest. And I want to segue a little bit into your talent kasi maring wala kang pera ngayon pero meron kang talent. Yung talent, that is something that you can actually make money out of. If you just understand what is your strength, ano yung galing mo, ano yung natural talent and ability mo, and you use that to help you make income. So there's an equation in Strength Finder called talents times investment equals strength. So your talents, kunwari, si King, you're talented in what? What do you know? What comes second nature to you, King? Pwede. Okay. So yung talent na yon. Ay, wala pa ba? Sorry.
Gwapo daw siya, gwapo. Gumanon eh. Gwapo daw siya. Yun yung talent niya.
Gift atin.
Mukha ang puhunan niya.
What are you talented in, King?
Siguro yung dahil nasa Kape tayo sponsor, baking.
Yan. You're talented in baking. Diba? Kasi not everyone can bake. Not everyone can cook. Yung maraming tao, marunong kumain. Di ba? Marunong tumikim ng, sarap nitong cake na to, sarap nitong pandesal na to, sarap nitong bread na to. Pero not everyone can bake. Di ba? I mean, there are those that it comes natural. Yan yung mga olfactory. Olfactory is sense smart. Sense smart is you smell, you taste, then you know how to cook it. Yan, parang si LJ. Ganun din yan si LJ. Di ba? Hindi ka ma-recipe. Itong dalawang kasama ko mga kapatid, mga magagaling magluto at mag-bake to eh. Ako lang yung taga-tikim, taga-kain. Pero ito magagaling magluto at mag-bake. Eh.
Mga talentado talaga kami.
Mga talentado. And so when you think about it, when you use that, diba, to make, when you take a look at your talent, kung saan ka magaling, there is what you call your talents. Kasi all talents, think of it like muscles. You know what, muscles. So lahat ng tao may muscle. Tama. Lahat ng katawan may muscle. Pero hindi lahat ng muscle may lakas. Following? Meron nga tinatawag na muscle atrophy, yung lumiliit yung muscle, di ba? Pagka na-injure yung leg o yung arm, tapos di nagagamit for a long time, lumiliit yung muscles na nung arm na yun or yung leg na yun. So that's what they call muscle atrophy. Parang yun yung one talent, yung isang servant na isang talent lang. Hindi niya ininvest, kinuha pa sa kanya ng may-ari. Di ba? Kasi you're not investing it, you're not using it. So it does not gain strength over time. It's not earning over time. So I'll take it away from you. Ganon din po yun sa talents. Yung natural talent or ability natin. Kung saan ka magaling ka magplano, strategic planning, magaling ka magsalita, magaling ka sa tao. Kung ano man yung talent mo, tandaan natin, hindi pa strength yun. You have to invest in it. What you invest? You invest time, you invest effort, di ba? You invest money. Heidi, hindi naman nag-umpisa si Heidi na malaki na ang katawan niya, di ba? Over the years, she knew that she was talented in this particular sport, all because nakasanayan na niya yun simula nung pagkabata niya. So, she actually looked for investment. Kasi nga, sinasabi niya, hindi na susuportahan ng gobyerno. So, she had to go out and look for investment from the private sector. So she invested time. Tama? Nag-ensayo siya. She invested the effort. Nagbubuhat siya. And she invested money. There were people who gave money to her so that her training could be proper. Yung tamang training. Then she gained strength over time. At sa ngayon na nga, nakikita natin na nag-gold medal na siya. Diba? So, always remember, whatever you have, it's important that you put time, effort, and energy into it so that it becomes strong over time. Just like your strength. For example, ako, communication, I really like talking, as you can see. So over time, talagang you harness that, invest, study, do the work, create, do seminars, do coaching, invest it so that over time, it becomes a strength. So importante lang natin malaman. In the same manner, I talked to my branch manager. Tinanong ko siya, sabi ko, how does the money earn interest in the bank? Sabi niya, sir, pag ginamit yung pera. Oh, okay, good. So sabi ko, so sino nagbe-benefit nun pagka in-invest yung pera? Sabi niya, ako, di ba? Sabi ko, ako yung magbe-benefit nun kasi kikita ko ng interest. Sabi niya, actually, sir, hindi. Ang magbe-benefit nun, yung humiram. Sabi ko, ha? Paano magbe-benefit yun? Sabi niya, sir, kasi iba-iba naman ang reason kung bakit humihiram ang tao. Humihiram ang tao dahil auto loan, housing loan, business loan, personal loan. Iba-ibang reasons yan. Diba? So kung humiram sila, pinahiram namin ng pera, ang mangyari nun, sila magbe-benefit. Bakit? Dahil meron silang bagong kotse, meron silang bagong bahay, o nakapagpa-renovate ng bahay. Meron silang expansion ng negosyo nila. Gusto sila nagbe-benefit. Sabi ko, paano naman ako? Sabi niya, sir, kayo, bilang depositor, you earn the interest over time. So your money gets stronger and stronger over time. Kasi palaki ng palaki ng palaki. That's the principle of compounded interest. Every time we lend your money, every time we invest your money in someone who is borrowing, you get that. You get the profit. your money becomes stronger over time. Sabi ko, ganun din pala yun. When we use our talents, other people benefit. Right? I use the talent of communication. Other people benefit. They get to learn. Pero you get better over time. In the same manner, if you use your talent in baking, use your talent in cooking, or use your talent in... Si Lijay kasi learner yan eh. May learner strength yan eh, diba? As he keeps using it and using it, other people benefit. New information yan. Nakuha ko kay Lijay yan. Ganito, diba? So, pero you get better and better and better over time. You get stronger and stronger and stronger over time. Same way with our finances. Diba? So, how do you now apply this? Ito na yung harness the power of compounded interest. Again, these sessions are not the technical type of sessions na if you want the technical type of investment, you talk to Marvin Yermo, you talk to Randall Johnson, they will tell you how these are yan yung strength naman nila. Yun yung, dyan sila magagaling. Yung how to invest, where to invest. You talk to Carl D. Diba? Who's a property investor naman. So, yan ang mga kausapin natin. Kung gusto natin ng technical. So, this is more the behavioral side of money. Your attitude towards money, your behavior towards money. So, when you harness the power of compounded interest, apat na bagay. Number one, know your appetite for risk. Know your appetite for risk. Kailangan alam mo kung gaano, how much you're willing to risk and how much risk you can take. Kasi meron low, medium, and high risk. So low, medium, and high risk. And there are different instruments that cater to those risk appetite. But it's important. Walang makakapagsabi na I can tell you or we cannot tell you what is your appetite for risk. It's really you who can say that. So many people, for example, me, when I invest in business or businesses. So malaki ang risk, no? Because if you invest in a business, if you buy a business, that means that everything is on you. Profit, loss. Yeah. So mataas ang risk ng business. But of course, the higher the risk, the higher the returns. The higher the risk, the higher also the failure. Diba? So it's really up to you how you want your risk appetite. And I know that may mga tests. There are tests to assess your appetite for risk. So if you're low risk, pwedeng UITF sa banko or time deposit. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as your money is earning more than it's saving, when it sits in the bank as a savings or current account. Diba? Next, number two, so know your appetite for risk. Number two is choose your investment based on your risk assessment. Yeah. Choose your investment instrument based on your risk assessment. So, ngayon alam mo na, your low, medium, high risk, your money. Number two, based on your risk assessment. So, piliin mo na kung ano yung low, medium, high risk. So, that's very important to know. What is your risk assessment there? What is the instrument or investment that you want to take? So, for low, I think there is of course savings account which earns less than a percent per year, I think, and then UITF. There is time deposit. These are very safe investments, pero long term ang tinitingnan natin dyan. So medium risk, you can take a look at money market or foreign forex trading, and then of course high risk. Yan yung mga stocks. You play the stocks. Well, you don't really play the stocks, but you invest in stocks, blue chip, and the rest. So iba-ibang klase. And then of course you get into business, or you start a business, invest in business. So may mga risk involved. So that's you choose your instrument or the investment that is best suited for your risk assessment. Number three, invest little by little. Invest little by little and look long term. When you start investing, there is the long term. Kailangan meron kang long term horizon. Why? Because Warren Buffett was the one who said, the greatest investor in the world, so Warren Buffett. He owns 63 companies through Berkshire Hathaway, which is his holdings company. And he said, every time you invest, make sure that you understand that legally, it takes anywhere between 15 to 20 years to literally double your money. Of course, times have changed, we know that, and you can double your money in less than that. Pero always remember, all that statement says is always look long term. Don't go for the short term, yung mga quick get rich quick schemes. It seldom works. It doesn't work, to be honest. So look always long term. So save little by little, invest little by little. UITF is a safe investment because every month, kumukuha ng certain percentage yan from your salary, tapos nilalagay doon sa UITF. So your money grows, and as your money grows, the interest grows with it. Kasi, di ba, 1% of a big amount is always better than 100% of a small amount. Di ba? So kahit pa 1%, 1% yan every month, pero palaki naman ng palaki yung base mo, yung principal investment mo, mas lumalaki yung pera mo. Yung interest earned grows bigger. And then the last one is invest and stay invested. Okay. So when you say invest, start now, invest, and stay investment. So whatever fund you want to get into, whatever investment you want to get into, whether that's mutual funds or yun nga, UITF, time deposits, stocks, whatever it is. Always remember that when you invest, you just stay invested. Um, by experience, and I can only talk about this experience because it's real for me. UITF is safe because it's attached to your back. So even if you withdraw, even if you redeem a certain amount, you can still go back to it and put some more later on. Kasi ganun, maganda yung UITF because if you need the money tomorrow, you just redeem it before 11 a.m. the day before, it goes to your savings account or current account the following day. But so for me, that's the safest. Kasi ang time deposit, walang galawan yan. 30 days, walang galawan yan. Diba? Then you roll over, you roll over, you roll over. So for me, if you wanna try out, you try out UITF or sometimes mutual funds. Diba? A lot of the financial institutions open that up. Mutual fund naman maganda kasi marami tayo. Kunwari, tayong lahat dito sa kape tayo mga host at sa mga magkakapatid at saka yung mga viewers natin, all 10 million viewers of ours, we put our money to buy more stocks or more equity. So that's the power naman when you compound the investment of everybody, of a lot of people. Mas malaking stocks ang mabibili mo. Yun. So those are four things to remember to be able to harness the power of compounded interest. Now, I'll make this last statement. Compounded interest can work also against you. Yun pag may utang ka. Compounded interest yun. It will work against you. So you want to get on the positive side where it's invested and compounded interest is working for you, not against you. So yun mga kapatid, that wraps up our series on wealthness with the last one, harnessing the power of compounded interest. And by the way, nowadays, you don't need a big amount to invest. Minsan maliit na amount lang, 5,000, pwede ka na mag-invest. Pero importante, yung parati kang nag-invest. Parating may pinapasok, may pinapasok, may pinapasok. So, if you're in business, out of your sales, you can set aside a certain percentage just for savings. Uh, and because like in a restaurant like ours, the service charge 100% is supposed to go to the employees. Dati kasi 85-15 yan. 15 we keep it for anything, for breakage or whatever happens. Pero ngayon 100% goes to the employees. So we have to set aside money from the daily sales in case of those things breakage. So, yun, you can put that in savings. Pwede mo ilagay sa savings. Pwede mo ilagay sa investment. Yun. So, yun lang ang aking that is my take on harnessing the power of compounded interest. And I'm sure you may have also your own thoughts. Please share it with us, as King and Lee J may have some thoughts on this. Kayo, Lee J, anything on your end?
Yeah, ako agree. You don't have to have a lot to start. Kasi pag inintay mo yun, baka hindi siya dumating. Pero kung nag-umpisa ka ng maliit, kaka-deposit mo, kaka-invest mo, kaka-ipon or impok mo, lalaki din yan eventually over time. Diba? Even without interest, if you drop money into a piggy bank or kahit papano, nag-accumulate siya. Pero apart from money, what I learned today, this morning, is that we really need to invest and be careful of where we invest our time, our efforts, our energy in. If there's another investment that we can make, is actually invest in people, invest in relationships. Kasi minsan yung balik niyan, and don't invest just for the interest, diba? It really makes for a fuller life when you invest your energy and time on people. And sometimes the returns are not really monetarily counted. Iba rin eh. Imagine mo, yaman-yaman mo, tapos mag-isa ka lang, isolated ka, wala kang relationships. So dapat may balance na hindi lang puro trabaho, hindi lang Warren Buffett has Bill Gates to talk to. Alam mo. So let's continue to grow both in our investment and relationships. Thanks for that.
Wow. Ganda na.
Coach ko, by the way, si RD Abelio, kaya yung mga sagot ko.
Ang nakakatawa si Marvin Hermo, every time na kasi his topic talaga is usually stocks, diba? Stock market. And every time he goes out with his wife, lagi niyang hashtag, aanhin mo ang stocks kung walang love life. So,
wow, kita mo.
Actually, feeling ko pinapatamaan niya lagi doon si Neil. Si yung kapatid niya. Okay, so yun yung basa ko doon sa yung basa ko doon sa hashtag niya. But tama, ang pinaka nagustuhan ko naman dito sa topic natin today is yung invest little by little and look long term. Actually, nakatulong to sa akin years before. Meron akong ini-investan na ano ba to? UITF ba to? I forgot kung anong actually, hanggang yung FAMI. Ano ba yung FAMI? Nakalimutan ko kung UITF siya. But anyway, I invest there. Maliit lang talaga rin every month. And there came a time that I needed money. So, I was able to get some to help me during that time. So, ang ginagawa ko kasi doon is I invest and then parang medyo forget. Kasi nga, naman siya medyo secure naman siya. Alam ko naman na balanced, kasi siya. Mutual fund ata or something. But anyway, siya, medyo fairly safe siya. So, invest and forget. So, over time, nag-grow na rin siya. And ngayon naman, actually, merong mga ibang mga safe and madali na ways of investing. I'm not sure if you know about yung sa G-Invest, yung sa GCash. Di ba sobrang dali lang mag-load sa GCash? There are a lot of ways how to load it. And nag-invest din ako doon. Though, tinatry ko pa lang, so 100 pesos lang yung invest ko doon sa isang Tinry ko lang yung process. But hopefully, I'll be able to invest there more frequently. So sabi naman, di ba? Invest little by little and look long term. Yun. So, I'm trying out G-Invest. Tinitignan ko lang muna how it works, ganong kabilis pumasok yung pera and mag-reflect. So, hopefully, I'll be able to invest there little by little.
Yeah. Good. Saka get advice also. I mean, talk to sina Marvin, talk to sina Randall, talk to those who really know how and what to invest in. Kasi they can really help you. Yan, in this aspect, dyan natin masasabi talaga na knowledge is power. Diba? Meaning, when you know the good investments, when you know the safe investments based on your risk appetite, diba? Then, mas panatag ang loob mo. Oh. So, ano pa ang sinasabi ng mga kasama natin sa chat natin?
Brian Dultra, sabi ni Albert Einstein, is reputed to have said, compounded interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Tama naman.
Ang ganda na. Very good.
Ang galing. Salamat, Brian.
I like
Brian.
Oh. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Galing.
Galing. Ano pa sabi ng iba? Si Brian. Yung sinasabi pa yun si Brian.
Ayun, meron dito. Sabi niya, speaking of humility, naalala ko na ka-shift ako sa winter. So Rockwell, dumaan si Sir RD. Hinati ko, lumapit siya, umakbay at nakipagkwentuhan for a bit. Pogi na, humble pa. Solid fan since magbago tayo. Ayun.
Maraming salamat, Brian. Thank you so much.
Talaga yan. Grabe. Coach namin yan. Mana kami dyan.
Mana-mana lang yan.
Mana-mana lang.
Maraming salamat, Brian.
Yung lagi mo kasama, nagiging kamukha mo na. So, lahat na kami mga pogi lang. Okay, so, basahin na lang natin din lahat. Hindi natin nabasa. So, yan. Lee J. Calios, King. Cookies. May kalyo naman ako sa paa. Sa paa lang ang kalyo. Sabi naman ni Boots, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Hi, nakaabot. Kahit huli na. Oo nga, nakaabot ka nga. Alright. So, actually, hindi ko maalala kung saan comment tong banda, yung win-win situation from Abby. Miss Abby. And of course, good morning din kay Evangeline. Magandang umaga sa inyo.
Okay. Wow. Good. So, tandaan lang po natin, importante lang kasi ngayon na hindi naman, money it wasn't like before, pre-pandemic. So, whatever resources we have, we're actually, like going back to the parable of the talents kasi, we're really stewards of the money that's given to us.
True.
And it's up to us really to make it grow. While in the story, we will be giving an account kasi nga inintrega sa atin yan. I remember that my mom when we were younger, my mom kasi sa CPA. So every day, kasi papasok sila ni Papa, di ba? So pag alis nila, tapos summer, nasa bahay kami, mag-iwan siya parati ng 100 pesos. So for whatever, whether you wanna buy soft drinks, or you wanna buy pandesal, kung ano man, chichirya, bumili ka sa tindahan, pag-iiwan siya parati ng 100 pesos. Pero yung 100 pesos na yun, katabi ng 100 pesos, may papel at may ballpen. Sabi niya, you can use the 100 pesos, but make sure that whatever you use it for, you list down. Isulat ninyo kung ano yung binili. And then at the end of the day, when I come back, you give me that para alam ko kung ano yung pinagkakagastusan. Tapos bukas, bibigyan niya na naman kami ng 100 pesos. Ganun lang sa everyday. So, doon namin natutunan yung value ng giving an account for the money that was given to you. So, we do that now, and then we take that to business, or you take that to work. Diba? Pagka may reimbursements ka, madali na lang para sa iyo dahil you know how to give an account. Because that money that was with you or with us is we are stewards of that money. So in the same way, when you want to give an account for your interest or when you want to give an account for your investment, kailangan alam mo kung nasaan yung pera. You have to make sure that you know that you have money here, you have money here, you have money here, you have money in the business. Diba? So anytime gusto mo mag-liquidate or you want to have cash, you know kung ano yung pwede mong ibenta, kung ano yung pwede mong ganito. And all that stuff. So, and if you do good, for example, you do good with your business, I'm telling you, there will be people who want to buy into your business. Parang si Mang Inasal, di ba? Si Injak Sia. Sobrang ganda ng business model niya. Binili siya ni Jollibee. At naging partner sila ni Jollibee. So, that's making good use of your investment. When you invest it well, and people notice that, they will want to be part of you. They will want to be part of your investment. And then you gain more money. Diba? So, may mga ganyang klaseng storya pagdating sa investment. Okay. Ano pa, mga kapatid? Meron pa bang comment ang mga kasama natin, mga kapatid natin?
Wala na. Last na yung kay Brian.
Okay. But I like that. Labas nga natin ulit. Sinabi ni ano.
Ganda.
Reputed to have said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, he who doesn't face it. Ganda niya. Galing. So let us know also, mga kapatid, you can leave a comment. You can leave a comment or a message with us here on KAPE Tayo, whether that's on our Facebook page, my Facebook page, Practical Leadership Online, or YouTube, on other topics that you might want us to discuss here on KAPE Tayo. So, until then, kung wala na mga kapatid, let's magpaalam na tayo. It's a payday weekend. So, mauna na ako. Mauna na ako magpapaalam. So, thank you so much again for watching and staying with us on Season 3, Wealthness. We'll be back next week with then again another series, another episode, another 4 or 5 episodes. So stay tuned. And we thank you so much for always watching. Thank you for always chatting, conversing with us. We enjoy our time with you every Friday. Tandaan, Friday ngayon, it's a weekend, so spend time. Sabi nga ni kapatid DJ, invest time in your relationship. So invest a lot of time with your family, invest time with your children, with your spouse, and create those memories. Long term then ang invest sa relationship. Thank you. We'll see you all next Friday.
Okay, so again, paalam po mga kapitid. Wag pong kakalimutan na mag-breakfast, especially with coffee. Okay, so actually nag-aantay na pandesal sa akin ngayong umaga. So, yun nga, spend time with your family, and of course, stay safe, stay dry, and stay healthy. Bye everyone.
Ako yung last. Again, maraming salamat. Thank you for spending time with us. Medyo mag-iisang taon na rin tayo, no? So maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers na ever loyal. Hope you have gained something of knowledge and of use in your life this morning through our sharing. And we also want to hear more from you. So take care, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care. Stay safe, guys. Bye.